It's been 5 years for early voting in New York State, aimed at increasing turnout in elections. Now, Cayuga County is ready to take another step to make it easier for people to vote. Joining us now, County Democratic Elections Commissioner Keith Batman and Republican Commissioner John Camardo. John, Keith, thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
For having us. Yeah, thank you.
So, Keith, let's start with you. How will this county-wide voting site at the Finger Lakes Mall in Auburn work? Who can go there? How does it work?
Yeah, thank you. And thank you for having us on, by the way. And I want to answer that question first with a shout out. And that is for the management and the staff at the Finger Lakes Mall. Without their support and their help, we would not be able to put this early voting and November election polling site in place. And so we really appreciate what they've done. And by the way, they're not charging us anything. There's no cost to our taxpayers, which we also like. Fundamentally, the process for voting at the Finger Lakes Mall is really no different than the voting that all of your viewers are familiar with. A person will come in, they will sign in, they will get their ballot, and they'll cast that ballot. The only real difference between the mall and the regular voting location is that any Cayuga County registered voter may cast their ballot at the Finger Lakes Mall. Normally, as we all know, you are assigned a polling place and you have to cast your ballot there. If you go to the wrong one, you're redirected. In this case, there is no redirection.
Which is the case for early voting in a lot of occasions, like Onondaga County here. Early voting, you can go to whichever site you prefer, no matter what. But come election day, like you said, you're assigned. So, John, I'm guessing that's a goal to increase voter turnout. But how or why were you able to get to this point to make this happen on election day in Cayuga County?
Well, first of all, it's a presidential year, so it's going to be a busy year for us, and we're looking forward to providing opportunities to give everybody the right to vote. Of course, that's our goal. I just wanted to point out a few things, if I can. This Saturday is the registration day, and our offices are going to be open from 2 to 9 here in downtown Auburn at 157 Genesee Street. So I encourage anybody that's not registered to vote. Our offices will be open 2 to 9. Also, early voting starts October 26th. So we got to be aware of these dates. And this year, people have the right to vote by mail. So that's another opportunity. But the mall is a great opportunity for us. It's going to give us the option to take some of the pressure off the other voting spots. It's going to be a convenient and spot for people to go vote. Anywhere in the county, they can go vote at the local mall. And we really appreciate the outreach from the mall and the cooperation from the owners and the managers at the mall. That is an outstanding job to give us this opportunity to offer to the voters of Cayuga County.
Keith, is it very complicated to get that site up and running as far as staffing, machines, budget for a new site like that? Or
yeah, well, as John reiterated, the complications are eased by the cooperation of the mall staff. But any and every polling site requires a whole series of machines, requires lots of people, and so it's what we do. So I don't know if I would say it's complicated, but it certainly is expensive. The machines are quite expensive. Fortunately, they last 10, 12, 15 years. So as an annual cost, it's not great. But we have to find and locate many poll workers. All of the poll workers have to be bipartisan, and so in total. So we have equal numbers of Democrats, Republicans at every site to ensure that the voting is fair, the uncoerced, and the accurate and secret. And so we have a lot of logistics, and any new polling site, we will see how those logistics work after the votes are cast.
John, I got about 30 seconds left. I'm just curious. You aware of anybody else, at least in the central New York area, that's doing something like this on election?
We're one of the first to do this in upstate New York. So I think it's going to be a great opportunity, not only for Cayuga County, but other counties to see how successful this was in the future. And hopefully they can build upon it. We can build upon it also. But it's going to be a great opportunity for for us in Cayuga County.
Well, John, Keith, I appreciate you leading the way on this. John Camardo, Keith Batman, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. We'll hopefully have you back before Election Day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.